People, make sure that you go ahead and check out the Beeline Entertainment Stuff and Things shop. We got all merchandise that you're looking for. Everything to promote the show. That's right, from hats to glasses to cups to sweatshirts to t-shirts, you name it. Boys, girls, babies, whoever wants to show off that they love watching the Beeline Entertainment LLC. We can't wait to see you in your brand new gear. Come on and check it out today. Let's go! Consistency, right? Check it out, guys. It is another Wednesday. We back at it, yo. Yo, we're flying through the beginning of the year already, man. It's already the 21st of January. What's going on? Slow down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9. Yeah, what up? It's me, Brian B. Back at it. Hey, listen, if you followed us yesterday, we just got done with the website. I told you we was coming back on today. This is Wednesday night, the time for the STR Nation to get in the building and talk that wrestling. That's right. That's what we're going to do tonight. First off, let me go ahead and tell you some things. I want you to go ahead on over to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button for the notifications so that you can find out when we are online with this network. What is the network? I'll tell you. Tuesday nights, we got the Beeline Web Show where we talking a little bit of everything. We do interviews. We even talk to strangers. Not supposed to do that. But we do it over there, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, Tuesday nights. And then, of course, right here, straight through the ropes, Wrestle Talk, where we talk all things wrestling, pro wrestling, definitely WWE, which we will be talking a lot about tonight. And that's going to be Wednesdays, 8 o'clock p.m. 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, as well as tomorrow night. We back with another episode of the Beeline Entertainment Show. Now, I shouldn't say this, but the Beeline Entertainment Show is one of the biggest shows that we have. People love this show. We talk everything entertainment, man, as far as movies, TVs, games, music, nostalgia. Like, we talk a lot of stuff. So come on, join me and Kyle Eric tomorrow night. Brand new episode. We'll be talking horror, the new horror coming out. But you guys don't want to hear that. You want to know, you can go to the B-Line Entertainment LLC.com where you can watch all of our shows, every single one we've done from beginning to end, first one to the last one. Yep, they're all there, as well as the services that we offer, like video editing and other kinds of marketing and different things we do. That's all the business taken care of. I am happy to announce we do have a couple of new partnerships that we will be promoting soon. Just getting all the, the lines crossed and the dot size or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking a lot. Let me just go into the intro. Let's go. We are STR. Power Fusion Core, whatever the hell they call it, Fallout 3.
Yeah, Freddie, we need to give that one credit. She is finally becoming a better wrestler, and people are not giving her that. She's had some phenomenal matches.
Yeah, let's go.
Because, like, seriously,
should have got Jade's wig. That probably would have helped her.
Don't do that.
Yeah, at least you would have had.
Booker probably should have gone over that year, and Booker should have had a WrestleMania moment.
I was trying to give a trick question, but I said 2, but it was 2 winners, and it was Maven and Lydia. That's 4 there, Beck.
But you know what? You can't trust Beckford.
Beckford. It's time for Straight to the Ropes Wrestle Talk, baby. Ring that bell. Ringing, we ringing. Yes, that's right, we ringing. Hey, Gamer Charm J4K. I hope I got your name right. I think I got a record read, right? But Holy Edits, yeah, man, we do editing over here, man. Definitely check us out. If you need any kind of services done. But we love doing it. I love having the intro. Some people say it's too long and blah blah blah. A lot of people talk a lot of shit, bro. We talk a lot of shit, so gotta meet it where it is. But I'm saying, like, I enjoy putting shit together, bro. It's one of the passions I have, and I like showing off. So hey, goes together. But without all that, listen, we got somebody up in the building today. She is part of the STR Nation. As a matter of fact, she the first lady of the STR Nation. And right now it's just me and her, and we got a lot to talk about. We've been talking throughout the day. What we're going to talk about tonight, we want to talk about with you. So let's go, brother. Tag him in. It's my girl, Lay, in the building. What up, Lay?
What's up?
Yo, I'm amped up over here. You see, I'm on and wrong.
You're like those wrestlers in the 80s, brother.
Oh, you remember when they gave the promos and they were spitting out the mouth? Me and James would sit there with a raincoat on, like, oh man, what am I gonna do? What up, Lay?
What's up?
Yo, chilling, man. Yo, listen, I had to, for tonight's episode, I had to pretty much binge watch all of the show that we're going to be talking about today.
I watched all the way up to episode 4. I was
4. Okay, so
5 and 6, but I was still like checking in on TikTok, kitchen stuff.
Yeah.
So I've watched enough to know who I don't like.
Look, we already talking shit. We don't even know when we talking shit. Like, you said, yo, remember in the intro, one of the things in our intro is, Lay said you can't trust Beckford, and by that she means Becky Lynch, the man, Becky Lynch. You know what's funny? I was thinking about this. I think about this all the time. We used to give Becky Lynch a lot of shit, and it was more like a joke on our side, wasn't it? Because honestly, Becky Lynch is pretty good, yo. She's always been pretty good.
Yeah,
she's not terrible, but every time I think, I'm like, damn, why we give Becky so much shit? She's pretty good. She's the man. Now she's stick it to the man. Stick it to the man. That's off Schoolhouse Rock. I feel good tonight, y'all. But anyway, listen, the show that we're talking about, let me fix my screen here. There we go. The show that we're talking about, of course, is WWE Unreal. The second season came out. Did it come out today? Because I saw everybody was watching it today.
It was yesterday.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
And before we start talking about that, I just want to let everybody know that I have a starring role in this season's Unreal. I appeared on an episode of season 4 at the 35-minute mark.
Yep, she certainly did, y'all. Lay was in the building in the making it happen. As a matter of fact, like that whole scene, you were actually. You actually were there when Naomi was doing that whole scene at Evolution. As a matter of fact, me and you went there.
Crazy viral because I was like right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, were you recording that when she was walking to the backstage? Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, you caught that. You were in a perfect section.
And then I'm short, so the security when they were coming through, they kind of like overlooked me. So I was like, oh.
She snuck underneath their legs and shit. That was awesome. Yeah, I did peep you when you sent it to us in the chat. I'm trying to see if I can pull it up right here. But I mean, looking back, because we watched, if you watched up to episode 4, it's only 5 episodes. So you watched I think 3 was where they were talking about who was it? Not Chelsea. Chelsea was number 2. And so was R-Truth was number 2. Who was in 3 they were talking about?
Naomi.
Oh, it was Naomi. Okay, so Naomi was
they talked about her in 3 and 4.
So with seeing this again, I want to get your opinion. How did you feel like it's this is a weird question. I've been trying to figure out how to ask it. But how did you feel watching this back, kind of recapping some of the bigger events of 2025? Because just let me clarify, 2025 wasn't the best year in WWE, yo. It's straight up. Like we have a lot more negative, especially on this show we talk about outside of the positive. So watching this back at some of the bigger parts, because I was kind of emotional at some parts, bro. I don't know if it was just because I was just interested, and I love wrestling, man. I love it. And I know you do too, Lay, but I love wrestling. It's like, it's hard to not, get engaged and involved in it. But how did you feel looking back on some of these bigger events, watching it again?
Well, I know watching the Naomi segment, just because Evolution, that was my first PLE. So just seeing her prepare for that, the fact that I was able to take a picture with her looking inside the briefcase. So I actually got to see some of the stuff that was in the briefcase when she was packing it with Jimmy, which was cool. Now, the whole Chelsea Green, I felt kind of bad.
Yeah.
That was basically like, you're not main event Jey Uso.
Bro, and when you talk about like if you jump into Chelsea, like I'm telling you right now, that's one of the things that I definitely want to talk about And we're gonna kind of hit off on like the people that we want to talk about as well, because she's definitely one of the main focuses I wanted to talk about tonight. But yeah, as far as Naomi goes, like you being there and saying, I'm trying to pull this damn video up and it's not allowing me to save it, so I might tell y'all have to take my damn our word for it. I'm trying to pull this shit up.
Do I need to resend it?
I don't know. It's not allowing me to save it off of the it might just be my computer right now too. It's not allowing me to save it off of the chat.
Off the messenger?
Yeah.
Can I drop it in this chat?
Yeah. Try to do that. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. Who knows the StreamYard? Y'all need to get y'all lives together too. Y'all over here updating and then you canceling and changing everything in 5 minutes. But listen, this is wrestling. This is wrestle talk, right? We gonna talk some wrestling, yo.
Yeah.
But listen, we're watching WWE on Real, yo. And I'll be honest with y'all. I didn't watch the first one. I didn't think I wanted to watch the first one. All right, hold up. Before we start, we getting the room filled up. Y'all left me solo yesterday, last week, but I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it because I went on some rants and I still got to clip a whole bunch of shit. But looks like we got another partner we tagging in. It just went from a one-on-one brother to a triple threat. No rules now. Oh shit. Here we go. STR Slim in the building. What up, Slim?
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I hear you good, too. You sound good.
Yeah.
There you go. What up, bro?
Man, when I tell you this hospital in Winston has pissed me off for the last 2 days, I'm supposed to be in fucking labor and delivery right now. And I'm not trying to be mean. Right. There should be protocols in place for certain things. We were scheduled to be induced yesterday by 5 p.m. Then we get the call saying that, oh no, somebody else went to labor before you, so we got to give you a room away. Then you don't call us until 12:30 at night saying, hey, y'all can come now. We don't live in friggin' Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I live in Greensboro. That's at least a 35, 45-minute drive, depending on traffic. So now, I've been waiting today. So that was yesterday. Now today, been waiting all day. Still haven't received a phone call, and either this baby is freaking breaking her water as slow as possible, or she's just bouncing on her freaking bladder because she's going to the bathroom every freaking 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so now on top of all that, I gotta pray I have a kid that her levels stay straight and that we are good and beat this godforsaken snowstorm that's supposed to hit the fucking south by this weekend. All the milk, bread, and eggs are gone at the grocery store. Lay knows what I'm talking about for that southern friggin' myth right there. Like, it's been crazy. And to top it all off, there is no fucking excitement going into the Royal Rumble. None whatsoever.
Listen, we got to talk about that a little too.
We don't hardly have any storylines. The only thing we have to go on is the obvious thing, Sammy getting the fucking pop of the night because we're going to be in Saudi Arabia. And I'm telling you right now, if he goes over, that's the only reason, because I'm not trying to be funny. I don't want to see a road to WrestleMania with fucking Sami Zayn going against CM Punk. I love Sammy. I love Sammy. Right. If you want to give him a chamber win, that's fine. Or hell. But I mean, it's not doing it for me, even though I know it's a true underdog story. Can you build it like a Kofi and a Daniel Bryan? Yes, but part of me don't want to see it.
Fuck no.
There is no Slim. There's like,
forget about it.
And you know why? Because of that man on the screen right there.
Listen, listen. You want to hear this shit? I don't even think it's because of Triple H. This. I mean, I don't know. I guess part of it may be for Sami Zayn. I'm sorry, yo. And I don't know why I'm such a true believer in this shit. Sami Zayn's any kind of WrestleMania fucking dream that he had, they missed it. His WrestleMania moment came when he finally turned on Roman Reigns. That was it. Sami Zayn, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. He would have to have an amazing storyline build up again in order to get any kind of accomplished, I'm going to be a Mr. WrestleMania winner, any kind of like Daniel Bryan or Kofi Kingston storytelling. he would really have to rebuild, because when he went over on Roman, that was the hottest that motherfucker ever was, man. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. No, I know you got some stuff going, but yeah, we definitely do got to talk about the Royal. I was actually going to talk more about Unreal this week, and because I forgot, Royal Rumble still is another week
for the Rumble yet.
I mean, there are a couple people, but it's just there's not a lot.
Nothing that makes anybody say, "Oh, I'm about to tell my grandma to get up." And I'm about to make her into the Rumble, because
that's right.
We need something to shake this thing up.
Yeah, really, we really do. And I guess this is the best time to kind of talk about the Unreal situation, because, like you said, like we kind of went over it today, and you see Brandon. Like I know Brandon's been very vocal about, like he hasn't really been enjoying wrestling at all. Like he hasn't been jumping on the shows really. He doesn't really want to talk about it. I know he does his show. But I get it, man. Wrestling has kind of been kind of lame, yo. And then now to see Unreal, and like I was saying before, I enjoyed it. I didn't watch last season because I was kind of in the place where I was like, I don't want to see y'all telling me how you do everything, especially after it's already done. I didn't really see the benefit of it. But I'll be honest with you, I do enjoy the process. I do enjoy the storytelling, and I also enjoy the kind of connection that you get by watching. Like I really enjoyed watching Seth and Becky.
Yes.
Of course, I always love watching Naomi and Jimmy.
Yeah.
And like you were saying before with Chelsea, and Chelsea is one of the ones that is just, she's so fucking talented, bro. She's so talented. And like you were saying, when Michael Hayes, man, this motherfucker, Michael P.S. Hayes, if you don't know, from the Freebirds, I mean, a legend in wrestling, the fabulous Freebirds and the Von Erich, some of the most historic, cliques. And I'm tired tonight. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, some of those historic stables in all of wrestling, bro, from the territory days. These guys, he's been in the business for a very long time, but after hearing him, you start to think, hey, are you just closed box minded and you just see shit one way? Because when he said that shit about Chelsea Green, she's so great everywhere you put her, but she's not a main eventer. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
What sense does that mean?
You know what?
It looked like he had a perm over processed in his hair, so I really can't trust
going in
too much of what he got going on.
Yeah.
Now I would say the segments that rubbed me the wrong way was that, because how in the world are you gonna tell me I am great at my job, but I'm still not good enough to be in the main event picture? Oh, well, if we put her up against a Liv or a Rhea, she has to lose.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
If
I've never heard anything so crazy.
Looking at that, I'm in my house with Matt, like, what?
Yeah, that's bananas, man. I feel like they gave her the Dolph Ziggler treatment. But even Dolph, they allowed him to hit the world title a couple of times.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, even though I think Dolph Ziggler is fucking phenomenal, and he's still showing that in TNA and when he went to New Japan. But Chelsea Green is one of the ones that I think personally has what it takes to be one of the top stars in WWE. Keep in mind, we haven't even seen this girl on a tear on a babyface run. Like, she has a lot of character, everything she does,
and can wrestle.
I love how they acknowledged the match with her and Penta, because when I first saw that, I was just like, that kind of introduced me to Penta even more than Chelsea, because I already knew Chelsea Green because she had a couple stints where she was already in WWE all the way back in like 2011, when she came in as kind of like the fan with the whole Stephanie McMahon and Brie Bella situation. And then just from there, she was in NXT, she got let go. She was in AEW. I believe, I don't think I'm mixing them up, but Chelsea Green is one of the most clear talent that they have established, and to hear Michael Hayes
Yeah.
say she's so good, but she's just where she is. I couldn't believe he was saying that with a camera rolling in his face.
Yeah.
And
Like, even if you felt that way, I feel like that's not something you say about talent on camera just to keep morale boosted. Because
yeah,
if that made me feel some type of way, and I don't wrestle,
yeah,
I can only imagine how that made her feel. And she can only say but so much, because it when he was the one that was saying, "We don't want to burn that bridge," when he was talking about Naomi
he
and
was.
Sasha Banks. Yeah,
Yeah,
don't want to burn that bridge. So you to use his words, you don't want to burn that bridge and say anything or speak out. So
yeah. These
it's
dudes are just
just
sometimes they're just. I think they kind of age out of the time
yes.
period, and you're stuck in, I think, a older mentality when, just like everything else, this this sport has evolved, man.
But
This talent has
how?
evolved.
Because Dusty, when you look at him over creative, all of the wrestlers that he worked with and handpicked and picked names, picked gimmicks, are the faces of the company.
Yeah, that's true. I think that's why it was so devastating when they lost him, because apparently he was doing an amazing job at creating talent and new stars. And now to sit here and see this Unreal episode and see one of the people who is literally the vice president of creative, I don't know what the fuck. It's like, do you not have anybody else? Like, is there any other fucking people around that know some shit that you can go to? But you got this motherfucker who's dressed like he's still in the 70s, and he's over here downgrading talent on a fucking reality documentary.
And
And I don't
I will
understand.
say, I cannot wait until Naomi retires so we can find out what went on.
Think she gonna do a tell
Because
all?
you can tell that she doesn't really want to say anything right now. Because,
Yeah,
hey, I'm back. And at that time, she was the darling of the company because that heel turn,
yeah,
magnificent.
unbelievable, man.
So, but it was a lot of nuances
Yeah,
in that conversation. They were saying a lot of things, but not saying anything. Like Triple H was just talking about, well, everybody wants to be the top, and Sasha and Naomi, they just couldn't, they just did it till they couldn't take it anymore. And then you hear Naomi say that day was a really bad day and I just had to stand up for myself. And then somebody else says, I forgot who that was, said like they didn't even feel comfortable in the way that they set that match up and what they asked them to do. So
yeah,
that's three totally different views. And the only one I can really say is, okay, I get it, is Naomi, because she was there. She was the one that made the decision. She let it be known that it was a bad day and it was bad enough to make her and Sasha Banks walk.
yeah. This sucks to say this like this because, first of all, we don't know these people. We have no idea. We're kind of getting a little bit of insight that they're giving us. This is still a documentary. And I agree with you. I think Naomi will be one of the ones who, if she decides to speak, it'll be in a position where she doesn't feel like there's any consequences that can retaliate in her for her husband, for anybody. That she's gonna be smart about it. Probably with Rikishi. Let's be honest. She'll probably sit down with him and do a whole fucking tell-all interview. But because it was with Sasha Banks, I gotta be honest. Like I said, I don't know. This is just my speculation from what I see and what I've heard, and as a fan of this shit, what I envision. I definitely believe that whatever happened that day was heavily influenced by Sasha Banks, and it sucks to say it. Like, I'm not saying Naomi's not strong. I'm not saying any of that shit. I'm just saying it kind of seemed like it fit Sasha Banks's character that you see and also personality that you hear about from interactions with her, whether it's just like fans saying, hey, listen, she really doesn't like being fucked around. She don't like to really talk to people outside. Like, she's always kind of been a little bit of a diva from what I've heard. I don't know her. Let me clarify this shit. But that's what has been, specified around her. So when I did hear Naomi was kind of giving a little bit more like, light on it, but not much. She was really holding it close. And then other people were trying to say, the one guy in creative was saying what happened. It did seem like they were in a tag team and they were trying to like really make the tag team important, just like Bayley and Sasha were when they first won. They were trying to make the tag titles important, and it was the same kind of play, it seemed like. But then they did some shit where, okay, so we're tagging, and now you're gonna instantly put us, against each other. Like, now we got to fight it, or now we have to be in a place where we have to be like, outside of what we've been building. So you just want us to jump around and never have any fucking foundation so we can grow and go further. I understand. And it was probably frustration. It was probably conversation. They probably said, no, you're going to do what you're going to do, but this is what the show and choke it. Just like old boy said, no, you do the show.
That's what Hayes says. You still, even if you don't want to do it, you still go out there and you do it. And you just come back later and y'all talk about it.
Fuck that. Yeah. I mean, I get what you mean by that, because you are supposed to, you don't want to be known, because let's listen very clearly for anybody who wants to do some shit, like, even if it's TV, commercials, whatever, don't ever fuck up your opportunities, because they talk just like anybody else talks. Like, don't ever fuck up your opportunities. But they were in an established enough position, because if it was just two newbies, like if Lyra Valkyria walked the fuck out, it's like, okay, bitch.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Lady really said that she cried when Becky came out to wrestle with her at WrestleMania. Okay, don't do Lyra.
Slim, welcome back, bro.
I've had to check in with Mom. She's been all over the place all morning.
No problem.
Calm her.
Yeah, I get it, bro. 4 kids, I get it. But Slim, I wanted to know, did you get a chance to watch the Unreal documentary?
I'm about halfway through it. Okay. I've seen the part of I believe I caught the tail end, which y'all were talking about, with the whole Becky taking the spot from Bayley and her really fighting everything to get back into there. And then seeing the actual behind the scenes thing of how Seth Rollins' injury angle actually went was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
But I ain't gonna lie, one thing that really caught my eye was, I guess I'm confused. In a frame of 10 seconds, they decided to say, hey, LA, you fucked up, so we're giving it to Seth. That's what I took away from that interaction between LA and Triple H. Like, you fucked up that bad in 10 seconds. They said, oh, fuck you, we're about to give it to Seth anyway.
No, what happened was that the finish was supposed to be different. They Abyss, Chris Park, he set it up, and they wanted one final. I get it, yo. They wanted that one final dramatic moment. It was always going to Seth. It's just they felt like, because remember at the beginning they showed them talking about that position when Abyss was selling it to Triple H, and Triple H was the one who was like, well, we should have one more time where he comes back down, they meet face to face, and they really make the crowd like, who's gonna win this shit? But what happened was, when you saw it, when LA was supposed to go and start climbing the other side of the ladder, he just pulled Seth down. So he didn't follow the structure of the closing of the match. So when they went to go home, he fucked it up. So that's what they were saying. I saw some people talking online too. Were like, "Oh, Triple H, he's the one who makes the match." At the end of the day, they set it up because they wanted to try to set up the best scenario for what they felt would get the most impact, and it would have been more of an impact for LA, because if he would have did that, and then people would be like, LA, get it. And then they pushed him off, and then Seth got it. Then people would be like, fuck, LA, what's supposed? They would have been way more behind him. But LA was on the fucking ground, and nobody was stopping Seth. So it was like, oh, whatever, this nigga lost again. I get it, bro. It's storytelling. That's the story. That's the storytelling in the ring. But I think LA is another one. Like I was just saying about Sammy. I kind of feel like these guys, especially if they're just going to continue to do the same shit, you can forget about it. I can't see a world unless they go to fucking AEW or something. But in WWE, if they don't completely repackage, if at 40 plus years old, if they don't completely repackage, I cannot see them getting any kind of giant push going forward. Not trying to hate, just being honest, man.
No, I get it. Like with LA Knight, it's kind of like you check all the boxes, but it's like, okay, if we give you the ball and we tell you to run with it, how far can you take it? And then seeing this and now understanding it more, okay, if we put a match together and it's the simplest direction and you fuck up, I get it. In that type of business, they're going to look at you like, can we really trust you? And honestly, it's really, I think, for any type of wrestling business, I believe it's all about those moments. You got to execute. You know, sometimes they're few and far in between. So it's gonna be interesting, like you said, if they can repackage LA Knight somehow. I mean, get him ready for Mania 16.
What you got going on, Lay?
I'm loving it. I just paid attention to Slim's name.
Oh, get rolled off.
Not Slim. Slim, why would you put that?
Because let's be real, if he is the sole reason they're not pushing the fuck more of the Chelsea Green, fuck Road Dogg. I'm sorry.
And
you didn't know?
He low key slimed our out.
My thing is though, you work in the company. How don't you know your employees' names?
Nice.
You talking about who's Chelsea working with? I don't know, the same girls.
Yeah. And that's what was crazy too, because he's in charge of SmackDown. But it's like you said, it's one of the things that I think this shit indirectly showed us is Triple H. They're over there building Triple H, like, oh, Triple H sees the big picture. He sees all. Listen, motherfucker, if you're in charge of creative, all of y'all should see the big picture. Everybody should be thinking like, okay, after this, we got to set this up. We got this. I can see if somebody gets injured, but you don't just Triple H is the only person.
It should be a cohesive painting. Each artist have their own section of the canvas, and when you're done, the painting should be cohesive.
Yeah, very true, very true. But Road Dogg was hard.
Ain't a lot of when you look at the reel and you look at the creative room, you can clearly see the hierarchy in there. Yeah. Like you can tell who's above who and who's over who and some real shit. Because like you can see Triple H, but honestly, you know what I look at? You look how Bruce Pritchard is presented.
Yeah.
In all of this, like he knows he's a right hand man. Like a lot of people don't fuck with Pritchard. Like and they know like his word is second to law after Triple H. So it's interesting to see.
Yeah. And I want to point out, you talking about the creative room. Something that stood out to me was when they were talking about R-Truth coming back and that he wanted to cut his locks. And everybody and Triple H was like, he's cutting his hair. What does that have to do anything? And I was like, if they had people of color in the creative room, you would know that was a big deal for him to go through and cut his locks on television like that.
To see something different.
Because you don't just cut locks any type of way, especially if you're dedicated and growing them for years. Like that wasn't just a
that was a big part of his character was his hair. Like you said, that's why it meant something big to him. But Triple H, definitely.
And like and social media went crazy when he did it.
Yeah, it was definitely, man, that part right there. First off, man, fucking R-Truth, man. Damn, R-Truth, bro. I don't think anybody just knew. Just when I first saw, I remember I'm a fucking new age outlaw. That's my second favorite tag team of all time, yo. And when I saw, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn finally break up, K-Quick was R-Truth. That was Road Dogg's that was his next partner, man. And when I was listening to them do the song "Get Rowdy," I forgot about all that shit. I was like, damn, that's right. But it's like I didn't know Road Dogg brought K Quick over. I didn't know that their relationship or their connection went that deep. So that was very interesting. I learned that on there. But at the same time, he is such a fucking treasure, man. R-Truth is such a treasure. One of the, at the end of the day, that whole thing with him getting fired and it didn't really fire, whatever, motherfucker. I get what he was saying. He was trying to make him do business, but it's some bullshit. You were firing a motherfucker, but he blew the whistle faster than he should have.
They slimed that man out.
Yeah, they did.
And to be honest, he didn't really tell all that went on either.
No,
if you look at his body language, he didn't really tell what was going on. But what really got me, like Slim, and you were talking about him and Road Dogg come up together, tag team partners. I don't know if you're gonna get the return when you get a certain age. Don't do that. Because y'all let Brock Lesnar sit on the rock. Daddy, I'm sorry. Y'all let Brock Lesnar sit on the roster with the whole funny case. Why is he around?
Yeah.
Let him get paid. Y'all let certain other people. Look at Ray. And no disrespect to Ray.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Y'all let Ray.
Ray is still pretty active. I mean, Truth is still active too, but
Truth could be more active if they knew how to utilize him, because this John Cena retirement was supposed to be the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did pretty good. They could have done more, but like you said, R-Truth is one of those characters that there should never not be a place for him in there, even if it's just strictly for upkeeping morale, even if it's just strictly for having the back room feel more comfortable with his presence. And if you're telling me you can't work that into the budget, don't fucking play, bro. Don't play. Like, there's plenty of things that you can do to give him purpose. Everything they showed in that package that they put together was just a memory of, man, this guy was never the biggest guy, never ever, not even an IC title, but everything he did was memorable, charismatic, and fucking entertaining above all. And you just didn't have why should we keep him around? You don't see the value in this man?
Well, what it was is the contract was running out, and
get the fuck
we
out
didn't
of here.
come to him, and his people didn't come to us.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Never fired.
Yeah, he was never fired. He was fired. Yeah,
yeah,
he was trying to save him. He was trying to make himself look better. He technically probably was telling the truth. He never really was fired, but that's basic. That is some gaslighting shit.
If you didn't renew my contract, you didn't come to me, because if you know, let's say for instance, like when Seth contract was coming up, I guarantee you somebody went and said, hey, your contract expires on such and such of such and such. We got 2 months, 3 months to get this together, 6 months to get this together. Let's throw some numbers out. Let's talk about what you want to do. This or that.
Yeah,
they didn't want.
They didn't find value in him. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely right. They wouldn't do that shit with nobody else, but they thought he was dismissible. That's horrible.
And then when he went on social media and that thing blew up the way it did, they were not expecting that.
Nope.
And they had to lose some type of money behind that, because they don't really move unless they're a paper trail. So they had to lose some kind of funds or something during that time to make that decision.
Yeah, I think that was just, I think that they didn't realize how big that impact, which is stupid. But at the same time, you got to call it what it is, because they can't get a lot of shit clearly right. And it is because of that little ass. It probably wasn't all the people that was in that creative room. There probably was people that wasn't there. Because remember, this is a fucking documentary that we're watching. And Netflix documentaries be on some bullshit sometimes too. They don't show everything truthful. But at the same time, it's just like that room, like we were like you guys are just saying, like that room did not have a lot of diversity. and it also, you don't know another big word. Fuck just black and white. It didn't have a lot of fun. It was just a dry ass bunch of old fucking raps, and even the younger guys and the couple ladies that was in there, they were just fucking basic as hell. Brown sweater.
I said Freddie Prince Jr. And the only reason why I said that is because I watch a lot of Rivals. And what's the other thing he's on A&E?
AMC, A&E biographies or whatever of the wrestlers.
And you can see, because I think it's Rivals that is set up kind of like a writing room, and it's him and other wrestlers, and they're talking about different rivalries, how it got started, things like that. And you can see that he is passionate and that he knows what he's talking about. He is creative. And I didn't know he was a part of so many storylines anyway until I started watching that. I did not realize how much stuff he was a part of producing and writing. And they looked like they had chemistry. And like you said, that room was so cold,
so dry,
with Hunter sitting at the head of the table, like Slim said, with Bruce sitting on the side. Then you got
old
Mike
ass
Hayes.
niggas, yo.
Yeah, you got Mike Hayes with that just for me, dried out perm, no moisture or nothing.
Put the picture back up. Hold on. There he is. Look at this motherfucker. He look like he belong in a bingo hall right now. You know, should be calling shit but numbers, nigga.
And then the fact that I saw on the board, we could have got Randy Orton and John Cena at Mania.
Yeah. Randy Orton's another one that they
y'all playing in my face.
Yeah. 2025 was not a good year for WWE, man. It really wasn't. I mean, it was great that they did the whole thing with Cena, but they fucked that all up. But now it's like with
so crazy. They had a layup. John Cena's retirement was a layup for WWE to be the best brand of 2025.
It's true shit. They could have done a lot. They could have established so many different with that one fucking heel turn at Elimination Chamber. Even if The Rock fucked it up, they could have audibled. They could have put somebody else in there. They could have established Cody. They could have done so. They could have took Triple H and just made him a head figure. And even though it's a lot to do, I mean, it's something that they've done a lot. They could have done it. They could have. I said it before. I saw the biggest thing possible where they could have reintroduced a corporation type faction, and they could have put it together, and they could have had motherfucking Cody in the suit and tie, and that shit would have developed into something where it could have been a modernized kind of NWO deal. And who knows where it would have been instead of the Vision and all this other shit that really didn't kick off. And they showed it even here. They didn't even know the fucking name of these guys.
That would have gave Main Event Mafia. That would have gave Main Event Mafia. If you would have Rock, Triple H, and then have John Cena come in since he's turning heel and like, hey, I'm about to leave y'all boys anyway. So I don't have to play by y'all rules. I'm getting that would be so Main Event Mafia coded.
Yeah,
because you
can you imagine the Raws and SmackDowns?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit is crazy, bro. Yeah. Listen, one of the things I learned from Unreal, yo, and we be joking around about it on here and shit like that, and people be like, "Oh, you just think you can do it?" Let me tell you something. I'm pretty fucking confident. I think if we all sat in a room and just powwow and was throwing shit at each other and fucking around, we come up with a WrestleMania tomorrow and shit.
We literally just did John Cena's heel turn. We told y'all about Trick Willie with the lemon pepper steppers. When are y'all gonna believe, baby?
Yeah, it's fucking sad, man. I just don't know, bro. I actually enjoyed watching Unreal. I actually enjoyed watching it.
Yeah.
I get what people are saying, towards it. I'm enjoying seeing like the other sides of I'm enjoying hearing the backstage stories. I didn't think I would, but I like it. I like it. Slim, this goes out to you. Like, did you watch all of Miz's interview with Chris Van Vliet?
Oh yeah, man. I watched the thing up and down. That
Yeah,
was, obviously probably my favorite one he did, but like seeing his seeing his perspective on a lot of stuff and like just everything, how his approach to the business, how he loves his family, how he loves Maurice, how he loves his daughters, how like he's not afraid to do anything. Like how
yeah,
he said, just give him a script or don't give him a script, give him whatever. He'll take it, he'll do it. Like, he said a lot of people are afraid to make themselves look silly. He was like, I was on SmackDown being a host eating worms. Look where I am
Mhm.
right now. I mean,
incredible.
like that honestly was like a big thing for me this week. Like I just wanted to study it. Like, this is somebody like whose matches helped me beat depression during a very dark time in my life. And like honestly, still to this day is probably basically my favorite wrestler just because like the way he carries himself. And a lot of people, by all accounts, shouldn't have made it. If you look at the era he came in and the people he had to compete against and the popular people that were there, he was coming off of the hinges of the Attitude Era, and
Yeah,
then we had basically the hinges of the Attitude Era, the after effects of ruthless aggression. Well, he basically was in the ruthless aggression era, and like it was just like different, man. But like to see somebody, stick with it, especially after getting kicked out the locker room. A lot of people could have quit. A
yeah,
lot of people could have
for
quit.
real.
What? Live off my MTV fame and be a host here and do the MTV awards, but you stuck the fuck with it. And I think if anybody hasn't seen it, I think it's an amazing, amazing, amazing interview. And it just he is purely him. He's
Yeah,
purely him. He don't sugarcoat it. Like that the character the Miz is just him turned up to 3,000. And I think
yeah,
a lot of people can't say that. A lot of people have to craft and create a character, and like that's just him. The same way with MJF, that's just him.
yeah,
That's just him, man. To me, it was amazing, man. Truly
yeah.
amazing.
It
He
really
made me
was, man.
cry.
Yeah,
When me, yeah, when he was talking about the first time that he saw his wife, and he was like, "How many people can say that they have a recording of when they see the love of their life walking and can see them?"
mm.
And I was like, "He does. He loves her
Yeah, he does. He loves it. You
so
can tell he loves his family, man.
much. It's so
Yeah.
sweet."
Miz is a good guy, bro. It's like Slim was just saying. I remember watching the Miz when he was on the Real World, man. I remember all of that stuff. I remember
Mhm.
him walk with the fake belt. "Yeah, I'm the Miz," and all that stuff. He didn't say, "Oh, I'm awesome" back then. It was Miz, but it was just it's crazy to see his story, but to also know that he's one of the best motherfuckers to ever step foot in the
Mhm.
ring. He is literally his mic work is up there with Rowdy Piper, up there
Mhm.
with Flair. His mic work is phenomenal, man. And it's just
The thing, the thing I liked the most was what he said was, you got to think about it. He was in the main event of WrestleMania 27, and
mhm,
he could have been overshadowed by two of the biggest stars there are in the business at the time, The Rock and Cena. Like
yeah,
everybody knows that match is almost a sacrificial match to set up the next Mania for him and for The Rock and Cena. But like Miz carried himself and like stood out in that match, and like one of the few people, internet folks, that walks in the WrestleMania as champion and walked out as champion, even though he got concussed and can't remember half of it. But I
man.
mean,
That was a bad bump when he cracked his head on the damn floor over that
Mm.
over the banister. Woo, that was a bad bump, yo.
that interview made me realize something really, really funny. How he made Alex Riley carry that briefcase for like 6 months after he cashed it in. Everywhere he went,
Mm.
everywhere he went. And yeah, well, what a miss that was. Remember when Alex Riley was supposed to be the next big thing? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that lasted 5 minutes. Yeah,
Brian.
he's doing he's doing what he's supposed to be doing now, I guess somewhere.
But
No hating.
you are right, Slim. Like the Miz really could have just said, you know what, I'm just gonna stay back here, do a little commentary. Cause I do feel like he would be
I
once
would
he
love that.
retires, I think he'd be awesome on commentary. He gives me like a Bobby the Brain Heenan type
For
commentary
real.
feel. I could see that.
Or man, or that's like another like you could. I was thinking about this question for everybody too. It's going to be like kind of like a hot take thing, but there's a couple of guys that when they leave, like you saw, Big E had an injury, and it was awesome that they were for the most part able to kind of do something with them. They were able to still put them into the the kickoff shows and stuff like that or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I personally would love to see more of these guys interact, whether it be commentary or whether it be manager work. Let them be fucking
Mm-hmm.
managers. Even right now with Miz, like we all know a lot of these guys are on their transition. Becky just announced she's not renewing her contract. She's going to be leaving. You see, Cena just left. Randy don't got too long. Punk just said he's got like 2 more years. So it's like a lot of these guys that we've been watching for the last 10, 15 years are definitely heading out. There's some of them like Miz, like Truth, like well Becky. I think she maybe she'll be doing something, but there's so many of these guys that still have positions to really build up these up and comers, man. There's a lot of
Yeah.
up and comers that's going to be coming in. You heard Booker T say the shit to Josh Briggs on NXT. He was like, he said straight up, yo, they cutting after Mania season. You better start stepping it the fuck up. Like they do have to understand that right now is probably the biggest position for people coming into WWE because
Mm-hmm.
all of the older talent are older. They're getting the fuck out of it. And Miz, Randy, I mean, you could just go down the list, man. And they don't have a lot of people to replace them. That's why we're in this awkward ass stage where everything feels forced. The whole thing with Lyra, how did y'all feel about Lyra? And because we saw the SummerSlam match with them, and it was kind of crazy to watch. It was kind of crazy, and we knew it then because SummerSlam sucked until the whole Seth Rollins thing, in my opinion. SummerSlam was both fucking nights. I mean, the Cena and Cody match was all right, but I didn't really enjoy SummerSlam this year. But when I saw that whole thing with Lyra and how they were like, damn, Lyra, you kind of missed the ball. And now, because we see the future, you see how they put her ass back with Bayley and they ain't doing shit. They never told a story. And it makes sense after seeing this. They were like, all right, bitch, we gave you something and you didn't take advantage of the opportunity. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, well. She fucked up. She admitted it. Like, damn, I didn't do enough. And she had the fucking cuffs on and she got out of it. And instead of just improvising, she gonna put her hands back in the cover. Oh, come on, bro. What the fuck you think we stupid?
She was nervous. She was nervous.
Better be nervous.
I know
She better be a manager, like we said.
I know in certain situations you can't be, you have, like you say, improvise because that's the name of the business.
That's right.
But I think that was just like the last straw because Lyra didn't really go over well. And like I told you, and I said it before, she'll put a cup of coffee to sleep.
Don't tell you, man.
You have to be able to get over with the fans. Because I mean, and I don't mean no harm. I mean, look at my boy Jay. He'll super kick you to death. Come out, yeet, repeat, and then go. And they love it.
They love
Eat it up.
They love it. There's no doubt about it. People can talk all the shit they want about Jey Uso, but when that fucking music hits, but you want to know something? Yeah. In the people's defense, hey, Lay, it's all good, but when that music goes off, motherfuckers ain't trying to see his ass no more.
That's why I say he'll super kick you to death now. That's it.
When that music, they thought the Usos was gonna, the Usos was gonna do something to him. Nah, listen,
Rakish,
ain't nobody trying to see that shit.
Please don't talk about this, because I was just saying.
Yeah, Jey Uso.
I think the thing with Lyra, like you're right though, you got to get over naturally because like look at Maxine. That's as natural as it gets, and we all know what she was given, and She was Alpha Academy manager doing the backwards worm, and her punches looked weak, and she didn't know what the hell she was doing. She said, "You know what? I'm gonna get the goddamn PC and work on my craft." But
Yep.
it's like I understand Maxine, the character. Like it's hard to understand what Lyra Valkyria is. You can tell me this ancient story from a European land, but let's be real. A lot of people not gonna rock with that. A
I
lot
don't
of people
know.
give a care less about that. All they gonna say is, "Oh, you're a girl from a foreign country." Okay, but who are you?
Yeah.
And I mean, don't get me wrong. The matches with Becky have helped her do better. I'm not gonna necessarily say she's the overest of over, but people are more aware who she is now than who she was before. But I think it's kind of like Becky herself said that she sees Lyra as the future of the women's division. You got to give her some spark, then. You got to give her some effing charisma.
You gotta
Like,
have
okay,
charisma and
like,
spark, bro.
harshest thing you ever said are, "These are my Becky stompers."
I'm trying to tell you some
That's the
stupid
highlight.
bullshit. She's too,
That's the
and
highlight.
like they said in there too. The one thing that that Bailey said. Speaking of too nice. The one thing that Bailey said was, you saw the spot where she had threw she threw Becky into the one of the photographers when they were having their match, and they announced, they were like, TJ was in the back, fucking Natty's husband was in the back, like, oh, what the fuck is the girl doing? But it's like she went and apologized. Oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, I get it. Like Lay just said, it's like she's nervous. Okay, listen, bro. You have to be able to take advantage of the opportunity that you're given. And I think that a lot of these people are. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, case in point, since we're talking about Lyra, and you just said take advantage. Look at how her role model Becky took advantage of getting her nose busted wide open by night, and how that catapulted her career.
Exactly. May have never happened if it wasn't for that. She just thank Nia every day because she took advantage of that. She didn't let it break her. She didn't roll around on the floor. She said, "Fuck it, my nose is broken. Fuck it, let's go. I'm a brawler anyway." And it was one of the biggest things she ever did, and it fully established her. I mean, and there's a lot of stories like that. It's a lot of stories where people just refuse to die, refuse to go down, and you keep going. Like, hey, listen, we talk about it all the time. We always like to look at the negative shit, but fucking Hulk Hogan, man. Hulk Hogan, I don't give a fuck what time period you show it. Every position he was in, he was put in a dominant place. And you want to say it, oh, because the people did it. Listen, motherfucker, the people can only do so much. You either got it or you don't. In a lot of cases. Now, if you do have it and you can't use it, you might as well not fucking have it.
Well, I had creative control, brother. I had creative control on my contracts, brother. I was always be dominant.
Drop me on my head. I'm stopping push. Oh my god.
Oh, take her, brother. Oh, you got me, brother.
Brother. But listen, don't you think? It's got to be a part of that shit. Even though it's an asshole tactic, it's an asshole move. Part of it are the motherfuckers who Triple H sitting there now.
You kind of have to be, and that's just me, just speaking from what I am learning in work, in business. You can be good at what you do, but you also have to let people know, look, this is not what we're gonna do here. We can do this, but this here ain't happening. And you see that with, like you said, Triple H, the Rock, all those top guys. To a certain extent, they were like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're not gonna do. If I gotta slam you, go ahead on.
So be it. Yeah.
So
you don't want to be the dirtiest player, right? But at the same time, it's crazy because you can put this in any. I'm not saying you got to shit on people. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you cannot be scared to hurt feelings. You cannot be scared to say, hey, play my shit. No, we're not playing. Hey, listen, play my fucking shit. No, we're gonna play this tape next. You snatch that tape. No, fuck that tape. Play my shit. You have like Bailey said, I'm not banging on the doors like Sharp.
Yep.
Listen, nigga. Becky Lynch.
You have to.
Becky Lynch was one of the 4 horsewomen that when Becky first came with the goggles and shit, nobody gave a fuck about Becky Lynch. She was one of the most undercard out of that group, yo. Everybody was over her. Becky got herself over with her personality, like you said, Slay, with her personality, with her character work, and the shit she was doing. Becky got herself over, and when she became the man, she was the hottest shit on TV. She was where Rhea Ripley is right now. But it's like, you do that shit forever, how long you did it. It worked for a really long time, and now she's on her way out, and she's trying to pass the torch. But I'm sorry, I don't feel like Lyra is it, man. I don't feel like Lyra has that connection with the crowd. I don't feel like she has the intensity to make you want to watch a match with her, to where it's like you said, my Becky stompers, yeah, bitch, well, keep them on and go home. Stomp your ass back to Ireland, because it doesn't seem like you're really utilizing your position you have right now. You're walking around with Bailey in the back, and Bailey's ass still in the back. I'm just like,
and that's another one. And I know that's your girl, but she always talks about how she doesn't get the opportunities and she gets overlooked and things like that. And like I say, it comes to a point to where you got to do like Charlotte and start knocking on some doors. You got to say, look,
breaking down.
I can't. What are you gonna do? I need a belt on me.
That's right. I need a
because
new character.
Bailey is phenomenal.
Yeah. Change that stupid ass move, that rose plant shit. That may be the worst move of all. I hate that. I'll take the junkyard dog doing the fucking headbutt shit with like on all fours. I hate that rose blip. That move is so terrible. No setup, no nothing. It's just got to come out of thin air. But I don't know, bro. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. But as a whole, are y'all feeling like the even though it's not pushing kayfabe as much anymore, even though it's like how can you because of today's media, but do you guys feel like it's beneficial for them to do this like these Unreal shows and the podcast that it kind of exposes shit? Do you feel like it's beneficial for the company, or you feel like maybe if they stop doing it, it'd be a little bit more magic in the actual product?
Kayfabe died when fucking when the actor from whatever won the WCW title. That's when kayfabe died.
Oh, Dave Arquette.
Oh, I forgot he had the.
Yep.
Kayfabe died. I mean, like my thing is though, like outside of like crazy secrets, like they pretty much have exposed the business over the years anyway. Yeah. So I mean, might as well give it from the inside of the people that are actually there. I think it makes the people more human, because we don't see what it takes to actually do all this behind the scenes. We're just seeing the live product. We don't know how much it takes to plan a SummerSlam or a Royal Rumble or a WrestleMania 8 months in advance, and you're working with multiple storylines at the same time. It gives us like with the whole Naomi situation, it gives us a better insight on how they truly felt going in their day. Because some of the time, all thing we have to go off is blog posts and official wrestling accounts that tell the story. So it's like we truly don't know. Like, do we feel the same way after we hear Triple H's side of the R-Truth thing? Most likely. Y'all still fucked up. But I mean, if it was about money, then to me, that man's a valuable asset that you can put in any spot. You should have met him in the middle somewhere.
That's how I feel.
Like example, like Seth Rollins didn't want to tell LA Knight the finish of the match for the injury, and Triple H had to tell him if that was you in that situation, you'd be pissed.
That's right.
Thinking
He's right about that.
So I mean, I think it really gives us a better insight, and also on the back end, really shows like, okay, these motherfuckers work and these motherfuckers are lazy. Like I think a lot of people have changed their opinion about Road Dogg on SmackDown after watching these episodes of Unreal. So I think it actually helps. I think it's beneficial, and I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Like not like, I mean, we knew the Seth Rollins thing was a work, but we didn't know what everything that was pretty cool to see.
Yeah, seeing like the inside of it. I agree. I do like seeing like the realism of the characters. I do like seeing like their life. It kind of gives you a little bit more in like involvement with them. It allows you to kind of connect to them. Another person that I really connected with while I was watching this, besides of course my girl Chelsea Green and R-Truth, of course, but I also really liked fucking Penta, man. Penta has the school where he's with the kids, and you got the kids in there rolling and fucking hitting the mat. Man, it's like there's so much amazing talent, and I'm not gonna lie, yo. There's a couple times where I like talking shit, I like having fun, but I've been, I did a long ass post on TikTok the other day about the whole stupid fucking conversation about people. Oh, if you're only watching WWE, you're not a wrestling fan. You're a WWE, and I heard somebody say it, and it's somebody that I actually like on TikTok, but I'm just like, where the fuck are we, bro? Like, is this where we've been reduced to? This is our argument. What kind of fan you are? That's what everybody. I'm a better fan than you because I watched it. Are you fucking crazy? Is there nothing else to? And I'm sitting there doing a 7-minute fucking post about how, bro, listen, if people watch wrestling, leave motherfuckers alone. Like, people got their own what they like, and it just kind of made me think, like, am I just bitching about shit to bitch? The reason why I complain and I say shit and I make jokes and I even kind of harsh at times is because at the end of the day, when I was watching Unreal, bro, I was getting emotional, yo. I was literally sitting in this fucking right here. I was sitting here all day, and I was sitting in this chair and I was watching it, and I was loving what I've loved for fucking 30 plus years at this point, man. I love wrestling. I love fucking wrestling. I love the storytelling dynamic. I love the wrestlers. I love the moves. I love how they put their fucking selves in the line. And now I'm loving seeing them, behind the scenes in the process. I actually enjoy it. But it's like, I say that knowing that there's so many people that have so much fucking negative shit. Not just with the story, but with everything. Triple fraud. And it's just like, are y'all having fun? Like, bitching about everything to a point. It's like, you literally got to ask somebody, why the fuck do you watch it anymore? Just stop, yo. It don't even seem like you're enjoying the shit anymore. But I love this shit, man. I'll watch WWE and bitch about it until they hire me. Hey, put me in there, H. I'll write you some shit. But
well, since I started in the episode, I'll go ahead on and let Triple H know to go ahead and put us on
the lucky one, yo. Lay be getting all
put
the
us on
fucking
payroll.
good shit.
Cause I just be going places, y'all. I really
Yeah, you do.
I just
You work
be
hard,
going
yo.
places and
Yeah.
yeah,
work
but
hard, man.
like Michael Hayes say, it ain't good enough.
Hey, sit your ass down. Stop wearing this bullshit. This motherfucker look like a fucking boat salesman.
A boat
Look
salesman?
ridiculous.
Yeah,
That's
because
Michael-
that hat is plaid and that jacket is
A jacket.
what is that? That look like some of my grandma crocheted. What's going on?
Yeah. That shit look like
It look like a blanket.
like a weird like a paper towel, like when you a quilted one. Quilted bounty or whatever that's just called.
That them bears be using on the
yeah, wipe their ass with. What a bear needs toilet paper for? Listen, y'all. Listen, guys. This is the third show of the year. I'm telling y'all, this year, I actually just got news, pretty good news that I was trying to figure out. We're still trying to get some money. I got a lot going on this year. I know we were talking about as far as traveling, when I want to come see y'all and try to watch a pay-per-view with y'all. So I've already talked to my wife about it. We're gonna see which one. I don't know which one it's gonna be, but we're gonna try to find out what's an even place for both of you guys are closer. So it'll be easier for me to come to you guys, but that's definitely happening. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff this year, guys. I say it all the time. You guys see, we're still fucking here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting to be, in gorilla, but I'm just saying, like, we gonna be here. STR is not going anywhere. But this is going to be one of the biggest years where I'm trying to be the most consistent, and I'm trying to do every single thing, and everything is lining up at the beginning of this year right now to keep me on that path. So we're in good graces right now. But episode number 3 is in the books. Anybody got anything in closing before we end tonight?
Well, my thought on Unreal is I still think there's a little bit of a work to it, and that's just the marketing in me. Yeah. I still think that there's a work to it. Not all of it. I know, like, not the personal lives, like Pencil School, for example, stuff like that. But when they're in that writing room and they're pitching the Hunter, and he's sitting there with those glasses on his snaz, something about that just gives scripted to me.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna let it go because we gotta.
You know that they know when they're getting recorded. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know there's a camera. They know that something there people are watching. They know that this is being documented. So it's like, yeah, there's always going to be that awareness, especially for these guys who have been behind the camera for all of this time. So yeah, we're not seeing. This is called Unreal. But it's not all the truth. It's just what they want to show. So you're right. You're absolutely right. They're showing us what they want to show us. But I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like, even though they're doing it, you still are seeing an inside. You can look at somebody's house and maybe they cleaned up, but you can tell it smells good. You're like, these niggas just did something here. It ain't always like this. So it's like you still kind of see through the cracks. Like, okay,
yeah, when you know you got company coming over, you clean up a little bit.
That's right. But Slim's having a baby, y'all. Hopefully, when we talk to you,
crazy,
talk to us tomorrow. Yeah.
I think my headphone went out. Hold on.
Yeah, we hear you.
I think my headphone went.
Yeah, we hear you.
We hear you fine. We about to wrap up anyway, so don't go too crazy.
Yeah.
We about to be done anyway.
Yeah, because me and Rick, since all y'all got STR babies, me and Rick, we got to get one.
Uh-oh. That's a bad partner to start with. You better hope he make it. Motherfucker lacing up boots, talking about getting back in the ring. Is he fucking crazy? They go sit his ass. What's wrong with these old ass white guys, yo? Go sit down. Knit a sweater. Take Trump with you.
This girl told me that she went out partying in Charlotte, and he was outside of the club, and he paid for every woman to get in. And I was like, ain't no way that man's that old still tricking.
I believe it.
Space Mountain, baby.
I believe it, man. Ric Flair. I think it's just one of those things that it's probably hard for it to die. He's still alive. He's like, and then you look at it like this. He at the end. He ain't at the beginning. So it's like,
but if
he probably like,
30 for 30 though, a lot of people said that he feel like his real life is boring. So he has embodied being Ric Flair. Oh,
I believe it. I believe it. But guys, Slim, you got something? No, he just muted. You muted.
Oh, you muted.
Slim, you muted. Right. There you go.
Yeah, baby should be here tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
God. This is really cutting into the time I took off from work, but girls come when they come.
Yeah.
Got Cody versus Jacob this Saturday. Should be interesting.
That's right. Saturday main event is Saturday.
You went out again.
Yeah, you went out again, Slim. Your equipment is turning on you. He might be getting a phone call. Slim is busy right now, y'all. You gotta understand. He's starting a family over there, so everybody's setting his ass up for failure.
I got one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
And Slim, I really hope your mic comes back on. I just want to know what song is catchier, that Kit Wilson song or Joe Hendry when it first came out?
I like the Kit Wilson. It's fun.
Kit Wilson.
And I like the Kit Wilson song.
I love that song.
That Kit Wilson
in my head all day.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Said I'm a true man. Like, yo, Kit Wilson. Like, Kit Wilson is gonna get over just by his song. Like, and it's gonna be funny. Like, whenever Elton Prince come back, because we got nothing for you. Like, Pretty Deadly's dead. Like,
please
Kit Wilson is over as hell. Like, Kit Wilson is the literal embodiment of a Ken doll.
Oh, Slim,
you went mute.
Slim, you are fighting. Triple H must have heard you talking. You must have said Road Dogg. That's what it is. He said,
Road Dogg.
Oh. He said, you ain't gonna call nobody. Yeah, they cut your mic in the back, bro. Nah, but Kit Wilson shit is pretty fire. But all right, just to save some shit here. Tonight, I was basically coming on to talk about. We want to talk about the Unreal and just talk about a couple of things. There is a lot going on as far as with WWE right now. Of course, we're on the road to WrestleMania, and like Slim started off saying, they haven't really pushed Royal Rumble at all. But we have a Saturday Night Main Event that I guess they just pushed within this last week. We still got to get to Friday, but we do have a new fucking champion. We have like everybody's new at this point. You got new a new WWE champion. You got a new IC champion in Becky with the whole Maxine shit, which honestly, the Maxine and the Natalia shit is some of the most interesting shit to me right now. I'm loving it. So we're going to talk about all that next week, as well as who we have as far as our Royal Rumble predictions, as well as who we want to see going forward in the future. People like Kit Wilson, the returning Matt Cardona, who said he wants to win a title this year, but is already getting jobbed. So we're going to talk about a lot of shit. Next week will be a full show. Damn, Slim, your mic is out again. You might just give up. I'm going to try to tag you. He's going in, too. You can tell he's fucking serious.
And it won't work.
Slim, your mic is out, man. It's all right. Slim's like, fucking all right. Yo, listen. Hey, Beeline, STR, I love you guys. Beeline, I love you guys. We're going to be back tomorrow night. Me and Kyle will be talking all about the damn, why didn't you not show up? Entertainment show is back. We're gonna be having a horror. We're having the Man of Horror. Troy D. Ryan is gonna be on with us talking about the new and upcoming horror movies coming out in 2026, as well as the ones that we've been enjoying so far. I watched a crazy one recently, and I definitely can't wait to talk about it, as well as a fresh top 5, baby. Don't know what it's gonna be yet, but you'll know by tomorrow. And please go follow everybody in the chat. All the links are down in the description. Shout out to Brandon JANEUE on the Brandon JANEUE show. Hopefully he's doing good. He's talking a lot of sports right now. Super Bowl is about to come up, and we will be back next week, guys. Stay true. Stay positive. Pay attention. I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll be talking to Slim about his brand new baby. Oh, he got the Pats. Yep, there you go. You ready? Patriots fan. I see it. I don't know. I don't even know who's playing. I don't fucking even know what's going on. But guys, have a great night. See y'all later, yo. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk on Wednesdays, and of course, the Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Let's go!